Welcome to Money Muscle Mindset, the podcast designed to motivate and educate you on your journey to financial and fitness success and to develop the mentality needed to achieve your goals. I'm Zay Molina, and in this episode, we're going to talk about how to maximize your weekends. And I thought this was a great topic to start the new year off because a lot of us, we're headed into this new year with New Year's resolutions or just goals in general, and we're trying to start off with a lot of momentum and get started, right? And so for us, using the weekends to our advantage can really help us achieve success in the long run, right? And by not overscheduling or procrastinating, right, whichever end you are on currently, we're able to kind of use the weekends to help us maximize our overall week in general to help us achieve success. So without further ado, guys, let's dive into today's topic and talk about how we can make the most of our weekends. So first and foremost, guys, we want to talk about how we can rethink our weekends, right? A lot of people, they look forward to the weekend because it's rest. It's time to, relax, take off from work and just, be at home, do whatever, binge watch Netflix, whatever it may be, right? Go out with our friends, whatever, right? And so a lot of us, we think of the weekends as a complete break away from everything throughout the week so we can just rest, have fun, and that's all that it is, right? And there's nothing wrong with having fun and enjoying the rest and recovery on the weekend, right? But we got to understand that this is the time that we're not stuck at work. We're not stuck at our 9 to 5 that we hate. We're at home or wherever we want to be on the weekends, right? And we're able to use this time to build our online business, right? To build our side hustle, to have fun, to learn that skill that we've always been wanting to learn, right? We have this time now to take advantage and help us throughout the week, right? This is our chance to reset, refocus, and recharge, but also take advantage to be able to, again, build whatever it is that we want to build, right? Or be able to take advantage and learn the new skill, learn the new hobby, do whatever we need to do that we couldn't get done throughout the week. So we can really take advantage of our weekends and really start balancing, not only rest, but preparation for the week ahead of all the things that we're trying to get done, all the things that we're trying to accomplish in this life. Let's take advantage of this time away from work to build whatever it is that we want to achieve. I saw this great analogy that says, think of weekends like the halftime of a sports game, right? During halftime, you're not just going in there and resting and drinking water, right? But you're starting to prep. What can we do better in the second half that we didn't do in the first half, right? You're kind of reflecting on what you've already done, what you've accomplished, what you made mistakes on. And now you're preparing for the second half. You're preparing for the next week ahead where you're able to go out and, change, do better over the things that we did, again, that we struggled with last week and continue to do the great things that we did did last week, right? Same thing when it comes to our weekends, right? When we're looking at these weekends, what did we do great last week that helped us achieve success? Was it maybe marketing correctly? Maybe we had a great trading week, whatever it may be, right? Whatever we're trying to accomplish, right? But what can we do and take from that and be able to use it in the next week, right? To help us, again, further our goals? Or what did we make mistakes on? What did we procrastinate on? What did we, not get done last week that we can now take advantage and say, okay, this week we're going to start moving forward, right? We can start planning ahead for the next week to help us achieve our success. So we got to keep in mind that the weekend, yes, it's a great time to rest and have fun, but it's also an opportunity to prepare for the week ahead for us to continue to achieve success, whether it's in our, day-to-day lives, right? Whether it's in our side hustle, whatever it may be that we're trying to achieve, right? But we're able to use this time, take advantage of this time to really help us achieve success. So by shifting our mindset from weekends are time to rest and play and do all this kind of stuff to weekends are the time for us to prepare, we can now plan ahead, right? And so what we can do, guys, during our weekends is one, plan with intention, right? Understanding that these weekends, yes, again, we're able to take off from work. We're able to give ourselves some rest. Rest is obviously important, right? But we also want to understand that during this time, guys, it's still 24 hours in a day on Saturday, Sunday, right? 48 hours. What are we doing with our time? Yes, again, rest and recovery are super important. We definitely want to take time to mentally reset, to physically reset, right? But we also want to be able to plan and understand that this is some time, some valuable time that we can use to, again, plan for the week ahead. Start working on our side hustle, start working on that skill, whatever it may be, right? So why not take, 30 minutes on Friday night or Saturday morning and really start planning not only our weekend, but also the week ahead, right? This is something that I love to do, right? I love using my Google Calendar and be able to go in there and start scheduling all my stuff throughout the week, right? I have personal training clients that I have at the gym and I schedule them in my calendar. So I have them. I know exactly when I'm going to meet with them so we can go through the workout routine, right? I start scheduling throughout the week when I'm going to record videos, when I'm going to, start editing these videos so I can start posting them to my YouTube channel or my website, right? And I'm able to start planning ahead and be able to put all of this in my calendar where I'm getting notifications and I understand that, hey, at this time, I have a client, or at this time I need to be recording videos, right? I understand that by scheduling this out, it helps me, prep a little bit better for the week ahead, right? And there's actually been studies done that prove that scheduling and planning ahead obviously reduce, stress and kind of boost happiness. And I think that's kind of a given, right? When we think about it, instead of us saying, oh, I have so much to do, I got to get this done, I got to get that done, right? And we feel so overwhelmed. If we have everything planned out ahead of time, we now know that, okay, at this time, I'm working on this and this only, right? I'm not focused on anything else because I know that this is the time that I've dedicated to getting this done, right? Once I'm done with here, next hour or next, few hours, whenever I have it scheduled, I know that I'm working on this, right? And I understand that I'm blocking off times throughout my day, throughout my week that understand that, hey, I am working on this and this only, and this is what's going to help me, again, stop feeling overwhelmed, stop being so stressed out, because I know that during this time, that's the only thing I'm working on, right? Then I can move on to the next task once I get that done, or once my next scheduled time is available, right? And I can start working on that new thing at this time, right? But again, by planning out, again, not only the week ahead, but also my weekend, right? Again, yes, we want to rest. Yes, we want to recover, right? But we understand that this weekend gives us the time to do that reading that we said we were going to do out the week, didn't get a chance to, right? But now we can sit back and read. Now we can go to the gym and get that workout in, right? Now we can, go take our dogs for a long walk that we've been always talking about, right? We're able to get the stuff done, right? Household chores, side hustles, learning, whatever it may be, guys. We're able to take advantage of this time away from work and be able to say, hey, at this time, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get this done. I'm going to get this done. And then also schedule out, your fun, schedule out your hobbies, schedule out your plans with your friends, whatever it may be, right? Say, hey, at this time, I'm going to go watch that show that I always wanted to watch, right? Squid Game season 2 is out, right? Maybe you've been dying to watch it. You haven't had a chance yet. Well, Saturday, schedule out an hour or two to say, hey, this is the time I'm going to dedicate to, watching these episodes, right? But keep in mind, right, limit that time, right? Yes, you want to have fun. Yes, you want to rest, relax, right? But also make sure that you're not dedicating your whole day to binge watching a whole season or a whole show, right? You still want to get stuff done, right? Because when you sit back and yes, you want to relax and watch shows, it's fun, it's nice, but then you realize that you're unfulfilled, right? You didn't get stuff done that's going to be, moving the needle, right? You didn't do any needle moving activities that's going to help you further along to reach your goals, right? You want to still dedicate some time to achieving your goals. And keep in mind, we're not trying to make the weekends another weekday where we feel overwhelmed and we're super stressed out, trying to get a whole lot of work done, right? Remember, you still want rest, you still want recovery. It's about finding that balance between that rest, but also still working on things like, again, your side hustle, right? Trying to build your business, whatever it may be, right? But you're trying to find that balance of, yes, I can rest, but I also want to, continue to work on these things to help me achieve my goals, right? That is what we're focused on, right? We still want to find that balance between the two. And by doing this, again, we're still getting that reset, that mental reset, that physical reset. We're still taking that rest that we need, right? But we're still building momentum for the week ahead, right? We're working on things that need to get done that we didn't have time to work on because we're at work or we're doing whatever throughout the week. But this weekend, we're able to start focusing on the things that we really want to achieve in life. And we're able to start building that momentum to achieving those goals throughout the year. The weekends are time for us to really take advantage and really start, again, working on that side hustle, working on whatever that we want to do, but also just getting the stuff done that is going to help us, whether directly or indirectly, help us achieve success, right? For example, right? Maybe you have a lot of household chores. You need to do some cleaning. Maybe you need to do some laundry, right? By getting that stuff done on the weekends, so you're not stressed about it throughout the week, helps you kind of just, again, mentally reset, right? I don't know about you guys, but if you ever cleaned your desk area and you just feel so much better, right? Before you start working on new things, right? I know I just did this not too long ago. And, just by clearing off some things, throwing some old papers, some sticky notes, all this kind of stuff all over my desk, it helps me kind of feel less cluttered and less distracted, where I'm able to now put in better work, better effort towards my work, right, to help me achieve my goals. And there was actually some research done in 2014 where, these researchers, they actually created this fresh start effect where essentially by taking advantage of the weekends and stuff like this, right, helps us to really kind of, again, have that mental reset to say, hey, I took advantage of the weekend to start working on things that needed to get done, kind of helped me, again, get that mental reset. And now I'm ready for the week ahead, right? And so by understanding that we're able to do this on times off like the weekend, right, we're able to really just help us, again, have a physical reset, but also that mental reset to help us throughout the week. So again, guys, what are you doing on your weekends or your time off that's going to help you, again, achieve success, right? And there's other things that we still got to avoid though, right? We talked about it. It's about finding that balance, right? You don't want to overschedule and you don't want to have, again, your Saturday and Sunday be the busiest days of the week where you felt like you never had any time off. You get stuff, a whole bunch of stuff done, yes, but you're still mentally burnt out, right? You're still physically burnt out. And now you're going back on Monday, right back to work, and you feel like you had no rest whatsoever, no weekend, right? And I'm sure we've all been there before where you feel like you had has so much stuff to do on the weekend, and then you're right back on Monday to work or school or whatever it may be, and you feel like, hey, like I just had no time to rest. I'm still burnt out. I feel like I've just been going, right? And you feel like you can't get anything done, anything productive done, because you've just had no reset. You had no rest, right? So our goal is to find that balance of not overscheduling, right? If you're trying to work on your side hustle on the weekends, that's great. Keep going, right? Keep working, right? But make sure you're doing it in a smart manner, right? What I like to do is the Pomodoro technique, right? Where it essentially is 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. You can change the times, whatever works best for you, right? But what I like to do is do that for an hour or two at most in a row, and then take a break. Take an hour off, take 2 hours off, right? Maybe go take a nap, right? I love taking naps. I love resting, right? That is something that I like to do. But again, I'm smart about it. I schedule it. I set my alarms to where I know, hey, if I'm going to take a nap, I know it's going to be a limited nap. I can get this done. And then once I'm back up, I can then go get some more stuff done, right? But I understand that I'm not working 24/7. I'm not making my weekends another work day, or I'm not working 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day. I'm taking time off to say, hey, I'm going to take the weekend to rest, to watch some shows, to hang out with family, right? Do what I got to do, right? And just have a good time to where I'm resting, but I'm still getting stuff done. I'm still planning my podcast episodes. I'm still working on emails. I'm still working on posts for the week, right? I understand that I'm planning things out, scheduling them in my schedule, not overscheduling though. And I'm working on getting the right stuff done, but also still taking breaks, still having fun. And similar to that, right? We don't want to underschedule, right? Or procrastinate, right? It's easy for us to say, oh, I need to get this laundry done. I need to get this done. I need to get this podcast episode recorded over the weekend, right? But I understand that, maybe Saturday comes and I don't feel like doing any of that. So I'm going to push it all to Sunday night, right? I'll get it done Sunday night, right? And you start pushing things off and procrastinating and pushing it till the very last minute. And then what? We're stressed out. We're right before the week. Sunday night comes and we're trying to get all this stuff done. We don't know if we're going to be able to get it done. And tomorrow, Monday morning, we got to be work bright and early, right? All this kind of stuff is hitting us. And you start to feel stressed. And again, all that rest that you had over the weekend, it all just comes rushing back to you where now, again, you're feeling overwhelmed. You're stressed out, all because you simply procrastinated, right? This is why we want to schedule things out. We want to start planning ahead, planning your weekends out so you know exactly when you're working on stuff and you're not pushing stuff to the last minute. Okay, so again, guys, it's about finding that balance. That's the key to today's topic, right? Is understanding that our weekends, yes, we want to rest. Yes, we want to have fun. Yes, we want to take a break from everything, right? But we got to understand that we still can take advantage of this time, finding that balance between resting and recovering, but still, again, taking advantage of that time to be able to start achieving our goals, start doing the things that we want to do on the weekends that we can't do throughout the week to really help us achieve success in the long run. So, with that being said, guys, that's what I got for you guys today's episode. Again, just a quick reminder to maximize your weekends, guys. Really take the time to plan and make your weekends effective, right? That's the idea, right? Is understanding that, again, yes, we want that rest. Yes, we want to have time to just enjoy life and do the things that we love to do, but we also want to take advantage to start planning ahead, start, taking off all the stress throughout the week, doing as much as we can to really help us, in the long run for, again, whatever it's our side hustle or a skill we're trying to learn, whatever it may be, guys, take advantage. Understand that, yes, we want to rest, but we still want to have the ability to take advantage of that time to start achieving our goals. So with that being said, once again, I appreciate you guys hopping on and tuning in today's episode. And with that, I'm going to leave you guys as I always do. Remember, success isn't just about the money you make or the muscles you build. It's also about the mindset you develop along the way. So once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of Money Muscle Mindset.